It rises above the treetops, a silent guardian of concrete. To some, it's just a structure on the horizon. But to the people here, it's a familiar sight, a symbol of home and permanence. This is the Pentling Water Tower. Join us on a flight to a giant that has more stories to tell than you might first imagine. To understand why this tower stands here, we must travel back in time, to the era of Germany's Wirtschaftswunder, the economic miracle. In the late 1950s and early 1960s, Pentling was growing rapidly, just like many communities. New families moved in, and entire residential areas were developed. The community was pulsing with life and optimism. But this growth brought a challenge that is hard to imagine today. The water supply was reaching its limits. The old pipes and pumps could no longer meet the increasing demand. Especially in the newly built, higher elevation neighborhoods, water pressure would often drop. A reliable, round-the-clock supply was no longer guaranteed. The community leaders faced a decision. They needed a solution that would not only solve the current problems, but would also be viable for the future. The answer was as simple as it was ingenious. Proven over centuries, a high-level reservoir was needed. A water tower. The decision to build it, completed in 1963, was therefore more than just a technical necessity. It was a promise to the citizens and a clear commitment to the progress and future of the Pentling community. Forget playful turrets or romantic battlements. The Pentling Water Tower is a prime example of the architecture of its time. In the 1960s, one thing mattered above all else: function. It's a purely functional building, where form follows function, and any embellishment would be superfluous. We see a clean, cylindrical shaft made of solid, reinforced concrete, tapering towards the top to ensure stability. It is crowned by what is known as a flat-bottom tank. This design was modern, efficient, and saved on materials. Inside this tank, high above the landscape, lies the heart of the tower, a reservoir that holds 200 cubic meters or 200,000 liters of water. The principle behind it is pure physics, known as the principle of communicating vessels. At night, when consumption is low, powerful pumps move water up into the tank. During the day, when people are showering, cooking, and washing, it flows back down by the force of gravity alone, creating a constant, reliable pressure throughout the entire pipe network. In essence, the tower is a giant, above-ground water battery, elegantly balancing out peaks in demand. But the tower's greatest treasure is one that remains hidden from most. Its location was not chosen by chance. From up here, you have one of the most spectacular panoramic views in the entire region. A 360-degree vista that is simply breathtaking. Let's look to the north. There, on the horizon, rises the silhouette of Regensburg. On a clear day, you can make out the Gothic spires of St. Peter's Cathedral, a world-renowned landmark. Below us, the Danube River winds its way through the valley like a silver ribbon. Looking east, the landscape opens up into the fertile plains of the Gauboden. And to the west, we see its modern cousin of steel and concrete, the Regensburg television tower, which also uses its height to broadcast its signals. For safety and maintenance reasons, the tower is not open to the public. And perhaps it is this very inaccessibility that makes the view from the Pentling Water Tower a thing of legend, a secret, prime vantage point over the Danube Valley. More than 60 years have passed since its construction. The world has changed and the water tower has changed with it. In 2020, the municipality of Pentling handed over operational responsibility to a regional water supply association. This step ensures professional maintenance and, therefore, supply security for decades to come. And the tower has found a second calling. Its exposed height, once crucial only for water pressure, is now invaluable in the digital age. Today, its summit is crowned with modern technology. Powerful antennas for mobile networks ensure we can make calls and browse the internet. Additionally, it hosts systems for the digital radio network used by police, fire departments, and emergency services. Thus, this colossus from the analog era now connects two lifelines of our society: It delivers the water for our homes and the data for our smartphones. It is a perfect example of the sustainable use of infrastructure. A tower is more than just the sum of its parts. It is a testament to its time, a monument to the human will to shape nature and improve life. The Pentling Water Tower is such a place. It represents a community's promise to its citizens. It is a silent hero, tirelessly doing its job, day and night, in sunshine and in storm. The next time you drive past it or see it on the horizon, take a moment. Think of the water flowing through it and the signals emanating from it. It is a node in the invisible network that holds our civilization together. A giant of concrete with a heart of water.